Floss Tube. This is Christy, SaltyStitcherDesigns, and this is Floss Tube number 63. This is a channel about cross stitch and sometimes other crafts, but today we're just going to do a March end of the month update, WIPGO update, and a little bit of plans. As you can see, I'm running solo today. Angie won't be joining me, but hopefully I'm going to get her next month, maybe middle of the month, to give us an update on some of her bags and some of her crochet projects. I also know she is making a bunch of scissor fobs for me to take to Stitch West. So a little bit more on that later. But without further ado, well, first, before I start, just wanted to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I recently went over 500 subscribers, and that is just so exciting. Uh, it's been about 4 years since I started my Floss Tube channel, so it's been slow and steady throughout the 4 years, and I'm just grateful for everyone who clicked the subscribe button. So, okay, without further ado, we're gonna check out some of the stuff that I've been stitching since the last video. It's been maybe 2 weeks, a little bit over 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks since the last video. So just wanted to jump on at the end of the month, give you an update before I put some of these projects away. Okay, so first, let's see, March, WIPGO was number 9, and I'm looking at my notes over here, number 24. And for me, I have essentially 3 boards or 3 projects for each WIPGO number. So for number 9, I have my own design, which I've been stitching on. These are new designs for the year. And I have a full coverage project. And then I have just some fun stitching that that I want to do on different charts that appeal to me. So for number 9, the first one, my own design, not going to show you that just yet, not ready for prime time. But I will go with my full coverage, which was the Pelican. And obviously full coverage, 110 DMC colors. She's pretty tall, not too wide. She's, yeah, all beak, as you can see. Beautiful. I took this picture in Namibia. A bunch of white big pelicans, the greater pelican, and they were just coming right up to the boat for a snack. And I took that picture about 3 feet away. Did a little enhancement with the color to bring out the colors in the beak, and decided that it would make an amazing cross stitch project. So here's where I am now. I probably did about 4,000 stitches, and you can see this is where the head is starting to poke out into the project. So I've just been working on the blue all the way down here. So I'm pretty excited that I'm at the head part. But I'm going to continue filling down into the blue, and eventually when we get a little bit further down, I'll start running into the body. So that is the Pelican. I'm really excited about this. This is coming out really nicely. Okay, and then the second or the third project for WIPGO number 9 is Ink Circle Star of Sumatra. And I've showed this a few times. I'm using the called for, I believe it's the Gloriana threads, Gloriana Silks Royal Plum White. And I'm stitching this on Under the Sea Fabrics Tiramisu. Put this here. And this is where I am. So I put about maybe 2,000 stitches in this. And I'm just steadily working my way across. This is about the center of the project. So I'm really happy how this is coming out. This has been really good travel stitching for me. As long as I have enough light, because this is, yeah, 40 count. Tiramisu Under the Sea fabrics. Yeah, I truly love this project. Kind of sad that it's going away for maybe about a month. And hopefully it'll pop back up next WIPGO call. Okay, so the second WIPGO number 24. for March. And for me, that was my full coverage project was Harry and Bessie, the Trumans. And I, so this is the second time. This is the second time I've started it. I just changed the size. I went from, I think it was a 28 or a 32 count easy grid fabric to a 20 count. And I'm feeling a lot better stitching this. So I'm just working on the couch piece that's really dark in the background. And then right here, I should start one of the kitties. So after stitching this again, going from one thread to two threads, I've essentially stitched this corner 3 times now, and I put a couple thousand stitches in. So I think I'm satisfied. I'm ready to go on the rest of it. It should stitch up fairly quickly for a full coverage. This is also coming back out, so it was also called for number 4 WIPGO. So I'm going to be working on this evening, I think. And number 24, Red Lady Pirate. Oh, Harry and Bessie were in this beautiful Garon totem bag. I just love this. I love the fabric inside and outside. It's a great bag. So when I got this in the mail, or I think I may have bought it at Stitching in the Wild, Harry and Bessie had to go in the crazy bag. And then, okay, so the last one is the Red Lady Pirate. And I really love, there she is. I really love the Mirabilia's Red Lady Pirate. And I don't have the stitch count. I'm not using this using Pattern Keeper, but I stitched pretty much this whole side right here with the beautiful variegated thread. I stitched kind of her shoulder, and I put this fuzzy whisper thread in and stitched with that right in here, or right here, I should say. And then I did her hair, so up in her hair. So these empty parts here, that's all beads. So she has a lot of beads in her hair and in the feather and all the way down in her dress. So this, I'll leave the beads for later. So that is where I am with Red Lady Pirate. I love her. I love her. Unfortunately, she is going back in for another month or so. Hopefully she'll pop back out next year. I am stitching this on, oh gosh, Mani Didana. It's a 32 count Mani Didana Summer Sunset. So you can see the model was stitched on a blue fabric. I wanted her to be standing looking out at the sunset and have that glow, the evening glow. So I really like this fabric, especially with the colors of her dress and the ocean. So those were my WIPGO whips. And I'm just going to reset here, be right back. Okay, I just realized that I made a mistake on the fabric for Red Lady Pirate. The fabric is actually fabrics by Stephanie Melody, which is really beautiful. And so other whips that I was working on, Put a Bird on It. And this is a stitch along with Shelia and EJ, Modern Folk Embroidery Pattern. This one's a lot of fun. And this is the Mani Didana Summer Sunset. And I need to get working on this to complete the couple thousand stitches for April. I think I showed this last time as one of my whips. So this will be going back in my whip bag and heading downstairs to be stitched on. And so that put a bird on it. And then also I had two new starts. And I think I may have showed this one as well, the egret and the dolphin. I did a little bit of stitching on this one. And for this pattern, I'm only doing right in between, right in between here. So I'm going to do the egret, the dolphin, the saying in the middle, and the waves. I think that's about all I'm going to do of this pattern. So this was a new start this month. And I think this fabric was in my stash. It is, I think, a fortnight fabric. And my second new start for this month, let's see, is a long dog sampler, fish and chips. And I am stitching on, let's see, I bought this at StitchCon. So this is a Forbidden Fiber Parchment, 32 count. And I'm using a DMC Floss 796. And I just have that one corner completed as a new start, and I'll be using this floss throughout. Okay, so those are my whips and new starts. Okay, so what am I going to be working on this month? So I already showed you Harry and Bessie. That is WIPGO number 4. And to go with WIPGO number 4, so Harry and Bessie is my full coverage project. My other project is Anzak, Long Dog Samplers. And I am stitching this one for my husband using a very fine red silk. And this is how far I am this month. And I hope to get about 1,000 more stitches in. It's coming out nicely. I didn't realize how much, I guess you would call it a little bit of black work in there, but it's coming along nicely. This is a fabric that I had in my stash. It is, don't have, I don't think I have the card in here, but it might be a fortnight fabric. And it's, I believe it's 40 count. So we'll have Anzac, and then the second WIPGO number is number 10. And the full coverage for this is Diver and Buddha. And this is where I'm at on Diver and Buddha. So I'm a good ways along here. I want to get a couple thousand stitches this month on Diver and Buddha. So I at least want to get this corner done, and I want to get to the diver here. So this is stitching up nicely. Really excited about this one. So that's the diver. And I think that is it for whips. I want to touch on a few new starts. So April, try and put this away. Maybe set this a little bit better later. Okay. So April is a very big month for SaltyStitcherDesigns and for me. So not only is it the 6th anniversary of SaltyStitcherDesigns, it is also my birthday month. So I have a bunch of new starts planned for everyone. And this is going to be, oh, wait, strike that. I have one more project to show you. How could I forget her? Lady of the Flag is also one of my whips. Wow, I'm all over the place. So you all know Lady of the Flag. So Lady of the Flag also was called this month. And this is where I'm at so far. And I'm going to continue working on, I think, her dress and bring that down. I really want to finish this year. I'm really hoping I can put a dent in her and maybe, yeah, I think I can finish her this year, and I'm not going to put a time on it, but um, I think I can do it. I'm far enough along. I think I can beat her. So yeah, okay, now for new starts. So again, birthday of Salty Stitcher Designs, year number 6. My birthday's coming up at the end of the month, so I have a couple new starts planned, and these are going to be real fun. So the first one is a stitch along, and this was an unplanned Rebel Stitcher Designs. Colleen, I'm using, let's see, I'm going to stitch it on 40 count Atomic Ranch fabric, Palomino. And I chose Karen Water Lilies color. This one is Amethyst. Yeah, there you go. You can see it there. Beautiful variegated. I'm just going to do the whole thing in one color. Yeah, that's going to be so much fun. So I will start this at some point this month. I've also had Satsuma Streets, Jody's Cactus Cat. I've had this kitted up for a little while. I have all of the DMC threads here. Oh no, I'm losing the threads. And I just realized that I need to pick a fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and do that this evening and maybe put a couple stitches in. So this is my second new start for the month of April. And I'm going to call this a whip that I've wanted to work on. And because it's my birthday, I'm going to bring it out, not cardinal points. Although I have it, it's the Mysterious Adventure Map. So I think once upon a time, this was a stitch along, and I'm looking to see if I have a picture of the map. So this is an Ink Circles design. It was once upon a time a stitch along, and it's kind of a choose your own adventure type of stitch along, and you use some die. You roll the die, and that tells you where to go, how many stitches over along your canvas. You get to pick your border, uh, and each person's map is going to be different just because of the nature of rolling the die every time and stitching along. So I will keep you updated on this one. I notionally pulled this Ada, and it kind of looks like an old map. I'm gonna see if I have some linen. This is a beautiful piece of Ada, and it looks like an old map. But I'm gonna see if I have a piece of Ada or a piece of linen that looks similar. So I'm pretty excited to start the Mysterious Adventure project by Ink Circles. If you've completed this project, um, yeah, it was released in 2019. If you've completed this project, shoot me a note, maybe on my Facebook page and show me your finish. I'm really interested to see how it's all going to turn out, or at least what yours looks like. Pretty excited about that. So that's going to be a new start. And I just realized I know I bought the die are in there. Excellent. So that's a new start. Okay, and then my last new start is another long dog. And this one is going to be up to you. I'm pretty excited about this. I've picked out two long dogs. Actually, I've picked out three long dogs. And if you're watching my video, once it's posted, please go in the comment section and vote for which long dog you'd like me to start. So the first one I have is Ships That Pass. My second long dog that I could start is Fishy Goings On. And the third one is The Seventh Wave. Okay, so we have The Seventh Wave, we have Fishy Goings On, and we have Ships That Pass. So let me know which one you want me to start. I think I just dropped a needle. Let me know which one you want me to start in the comments. And the one with the most votes, will win. I think I'll also try and put it up as a vote on Facebook as well. I have some beautiful fabric picked out for each project. This is Fiber on a Whim, Ivy, with some Water Lilies opal thread. I have some Water Lilies. This is, I think, South Pacific. Yep. Water Lily South Pacific with a lighter fabric. Yeah, so let me know. Please vote either in the comment section or the voting tool on Facebook, and I'll tally up all the votes during my next Floss Tube video. I will reveal which one I've started. Okay, so that should be fun. I think that's it for new starts. Okay, the next thing I wanted to chat about, there's a new shop out there. So for those of you who drive through Memphis, fly through Memphis, on your way to Nashville, on your way to Pigeon Forge, on your way to and from StitchCon, I am so thrilled to say that there's a new shop in Memphis for you to stop at. So my good friend Memphis Sarah E. She took over Stitchers Inc. and now has turned it into Stitchers Memphis. It just opened for soft opening this past week, and I stopped by for about an hour, and it is a beautiful shop. She did such a fantastic job setting it up. She went to Nashville. She bought all the things. She has beautiful thread, and half the shop is cross stitch. The other half is needlepoint. So if you're a needle pointer, um, she has some beautiful painted canvases there. And she's also doing a bunch of stitch-ins. So if you find yourself in Memphis overnight, we're in a pretty good central location. And you're overnight on a Thursday night, she will have late night, well, not late night, but from pretty much all day stitching up until 8 o'clock at night every Thursday. So I'm pretty excited. Congratulations, Sarah. Love your shop and can't wait to do my first stitch in there. Okay. So plans. some plans. So I already showed you my whips, my WIPGO plans, my new start plans, and I've just been spending the last couple days with all the rain here in Memphis, packing for Stitch West. And I'm grateful that Deb and Kef are allowing me to have a trunk show at Stitch West, and I'm bringing, gosh, all the projects. And right now, I can't figure out whether I'm going to mail everything to the hotel or just pack a couple checked bags. Anyway, I'm so excited. I'm bringing some fabric. I'm bringing patterns, new patterns. I'm bringing scissor fobs, new scissor fobs. My mom is furiously sewing some bags. So I'm bringing just all the things this time, and it's going to be a lot of fun in Ogden. So if you're going to Stitch West, please stop by, say hi, stop by my table, and I'd love to introduce you to some of my patterns. Um, okay, I think that's it. This is a pretty quick floss tube end of the month. I'm excited to jump into April and into all of April stitching. And hopefully I'll see you at Stitch West. But if you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends. I'd love to try and get to 1,000 subscribers this year. And again, I'm grateful for everyone who stopped by to watch. There are a lot of floss tubes out there, a lot of channels, a lot of wonderful stitchers. And yeah, I'm grateful that you chose to stop by and watch mine. So anyway, happy stitching, everyone. Be safe, especially if you're in the center of the country with all this crazy weather. And we'll see you next time. Bye.